Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and in today's episode I'm going to talk about from my experience, and I will share with you guys one important thing that I have learned recently when I was really thinking about things that I believed in years back. So years back I really believed in you should follow your passion, that what is your passion about, what do you like to do, and I felt that it applied to different jobs. So my first ever job was actually working in a restaurant, and that was something that was really out of my comfort zone because I'm not really an extrovert person. I usually don't really like to talk to people, and that was my first job, so I was really kind of nervous. That was like when you have your first job, you can really get really nervous and you don't know what to do, what to say, because you have no experience. So that was me. I was really anxious. I didn't, for the first week or the first months I worked there, I found it really difficult because I was really shy back then. I will be so scared because when I did so many things wrong, I took people's order wrong, and I was so scared to walk out to my customers and ask what they have ordered, because I just didn't really dare to go up to them and ask because I had done something wrong. So there were so many things that I did wrong, and I was really bad at my job. I wasn't like bad at my job. I did great, but I wasn't that good. So after some years, I have worked there for so many years, I recently discovered that I actually kind of, enjoy working in a restaurant because I was getting good at it. I was actually getting really good at my job. I like to giving my customers really good service. I want to my customers to have the greatest meal. I want them to have the greatest experience. And I think that when I changed my mindset, but also when I changed, because I have worked there many years, I think that I have gained many experience, and because of that I know what to do in different situations, and I know how to handle things. And when I know that I am good at the thing that I'm working on, I get confident. And when I get confident, it's really nice to work in an environment that you feel confident in. So you just get happy to work in there. And I don't really believe that through many years back, I really believe that restaurant work in a restaurant, it's really difficult. It can be really stressing, and it is a really hard work. But I know that working in a restaurant, it's not something that I will like to do for the rest of my life. I just know that this is something that here's to my top valuable lesson, and that's because of that is when you are getting good at something, when you are getting really good at one specific thing, you get confident. And when you gain confidence, and when you know that you're good at something, it becomes automatically something that you enjoy, something that you really like doing. And for me to really, from not really have this anxiety mindset and have this really, confident mindset, it took a very long time for me to really go from there and to there, because I found it really hard to just, it is like thousands of steps to go from there and there, because I made so much mistakes in the beginning when I was working. I found it so stressful, and I just, I really did so many wrong things. But at the end, when I have learned what to do in different situations, it has helped me so much. And one thing that really have helped me, because through these years I have also worked in different places, and that has helped me so much, especially when I was working in a hotel receptionist. I worked individually, I worked there alone, and that really taught me how to be independent, because I never worked really independent like that. And I gained so much, confidence, and I was really getting good at customer service, because I was serving and talking to people. And when I worked there for about a few months, and when I got back to my restaurant job, because I usually work there just once a week sometimes, I saw the difference that I have made. The difference was I was really, because I have worked in a really independent job and work, I have become so much, I have gained the confidence that I can do it. And because of that, because of the experience, I have really found it so much easier to work in a restaurant, to take orders. Like, it has become like really less difficult for me, because working alone was really actually hard. And when I went back to my restaurant job, because I have gained different experience, it was becoming so much easier. And that was something really, really amazing to think about, because what most people think is that what most people get told is that you should follow your passion. You should just do what you like to do. But our passions change. What we like to do when a few months back doesn't mean that you like it now. Maybe you like something else. So I think that a lot of people tend to stress over what's my passion, and they can really get lost sometimes because of that. So I really want you guys to say that it's really nice to, even if it's a work that you doesn't really like, try to be good at it. Because when you are getting good at it, and when you know that you are getting good at it, you gain so much confidence, and that confidence brings happiness, because you're doing something great. You know that you're working, and that's really amazing. And I think that to all my lost people out there, because I'm, I had this, because I was lost back then too. I thought that I should just follow my passion, something that I really like to do. But I now know that if you want to follow your passion, you can do that. But you have to realize that your passion change. But when you do something and when you're getting good at something, it is so much better, and it makes so huge difference. And I really want you guys to realize, because we get told so many things through social media that we should think about that, or no, we should think about the other thing. No, we should only think on that way, because that's the only right way. And we can just be so confused, because we hear all these different opinions, and we can really get lost through our thoughts. And even when we hear all this, I think that it's really important to reflect on what is you good at, what do you like, what don't you like all those things, and it will eventually show you the answers. And I think that it has the also has thing with the mindset, that how you see different things. Because when you go to your work and you only think that, oh, this is not going to be a funny day because I will work 9 hours today or 8 hours today, or if you think that that way, it will be very long 8 or 9 hours. But if you think in a different perspective, like, how much value can I do today? How much can I give out? How much can I change today? How much can I learn today? It just changes something in our mindset that just has a huge impact on us. And that's it. And I hope you guys like this video. And I have been thinking about a lot to do this video because I really found it really helpful, and I really just surprised by how something can change, that something that you really are scared of into something that you're more, something that you really like and are being so confident in. So bye guys, and I hope you're well, and comment if you also believe the same as me or different. I would love to read your opinions. So thank you. Bye.